As anyone who has been watching this channel in the past knows, I am a bit of a sucker for dragons, or dragon-based archetypes, which is why Bystials have very quickly become one of my favourite sort of decks to play around with and engines to play with. However, it occurs to me that in all of our testing and all of our playing, we've yet to give pure Bystials a fair shot. So that's what we're here to do today. Now this is a deck list that us and the guys in the Discord sort of threw together relatively quickly. It really wasn't that big of a job. So what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to jump in the ranked for our first games testing it. I sort of wanted to test it on camera so that you guys can see the deck building process a little bit more. If we want to get even more in depth, we may record videos in the future where it's just from scratch building a deck on video. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know down below. We can do that sort of thing, potentially. Some of the highlights of the deck, we will be doing a card for card profile at the end if the deck works. I can't imagine it's going to not work, so it should be fine. But some of the highlights as to what makes a pure Bystial deck work, the boss monster being the Bystial Alba Los. So Alba Los, basically, as long as he's face up, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, and Link monsters all have their effects negated. It is like a skill drain for extra deck cards, as well as Ritual for some reason, which is really annoying, because we arrived at this deck idea because initially I was going to do Dogmatical Bystial, and I was like, ah shit, Alba Los negates my Ritual monsters, that doesn't work. So we eventually landed at this idea instead, and how we're making this consistent is through the use of Chaos Space, which can search for Lubellion. We've got Safer that lets you tag out one Bystial for another. You've got Cartesia, which allows you to go into your Dust Dragon to mill cards before your combo kicks off. So we've got loads of ways of putting cards into the graveyard and sort of filling it up, and your Alba Los will basically special summon itself from the graveyard by tributing 2 Bystial monsters. Now we're also playing Branded Befallen, which basically means that if your opponent targets a Bystial monster or activates a card or effect in response to a Bystial monster, you can banish a light or dark from either graveyard to negate that effect, and it doesn't destroy the card, it just negates the effect. So it basically means that your Bystial cards have a lot more protection behind them than they otherwise would have in most sort of Bystial decks. I'm not going to ramble too much here at the beginning. We're going to jump into some gameplay, deck profile at the end. If you like this style of content, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you want to see any more of it. Let's hop in. Alrighty, getting into our first game here, and of course, losing the first coin toss. What else is new? That's fine, we are going second. Now, luckily we have the advantage of our entire main deck basically being hand traps. So, we don't mind going second too much, to be honest. Depending upon the opponent, going second usually isn't that bad. Having Saronir in the opening hand is awesome. Imperm is pretty damn good going second here. Oof. Okay, maybe we're not playing hand traps. That's... Really, the first deck we go against is... Wow. Okay, the first deck we go against. Send a Naturia card from your deck to the graveyard. I don't really like the look of that, but I also think Kelbeck is going to mill whatever they want to mill anyways. So, I'm not really liking the looks of that. That's fine, we'll just have to let this go. I don't feel like using our one Imperm on a singular Camellia is going to be that useful. We mill Magnamut and 2 copies of Seifert. That's actually good. I don't want to top deck into another Seifert, so I don't mind these being gone. And it also means that now our Bystials are live to some extent, because we can summon them by banishing our own cards now. He does get to search his deck for a bunch of Naturia cards here, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. Tis fine. Okay, so gonna grab Blessing, which will either let him special summon a Naturia monster from his hand or graveyard, or immediately Synchro Summon, and he gets 2 of them. That card, by the way, is not once per turn in any capacity. It can also let him Fusion Summon. I remember reading this before. Why is this card an N? This card is busted. That card is insane. When you Synchro Summon a Naturia monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, tribute this card, blah blah blah. Bringing out Naturia Beast. Going to start negating spell cards. So this summons itself back, right? It does. Alright, alright. I get it. Alright. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So he gets to go into that, yeah, the Naturia Blessing is going to bring back another Naturia card. Damn, I wish my Bystials were any good in this matchup, but they are not. We are at a disadvantage, my friend. We are disadvantaged. We are absolutely struggling with it. Oh, now he's going to bring out... What do you call it? He's going to bring back Camellia, go into Barkion, right? Probably going to go into Barkion, yeah? Ooh. Wait, hang on. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so this is a problem, right? So basically Naturia Sunflower and Camellia is like an infinite sort of negate combo, right? That's the idea. I would have liked to use these during our opponent's turn, but I feel like it'll be much more beneficial for me to imperm now to negate one of these guys for the duration of my turn, and then start abusing them. I just need to figure out which of these monsters would be best to negate. He's got a Camellia in Graveyard. Once monster effect is activated, tribute a Naturia monster. And this card, negate the activation. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to imperm. We're going to imperm the beast. Right? Imperm the beast. Because in his head, he's probably thinking to himself that we've misplayed in doing it in this order. Because he's thinking like, oh, his actual control plan is Sunflower. I don't think that does anything, does it? One Earth Plant Mon... What are you? You're a beast. So no, that doesn't do anything. Tribute 1 Earth Insect Monster. Special summon a level 4 lower plant monster from the deck. Okay. So Secret Tree is going to be a bit of a problem, but it's not going to be that bad. What are you going to summon? What are you going to summon? So this is less than ideal. This is a pretty rough matchup for us, and I'm kind of glad we got it right off the bat, because it's at the very least going to show off some of what this deck can do, especially in like rough situations where we're going second, playing a new board against an opponent against whom our deck does very little. So we're going to let this chain resolve. He gets to summon a monster from his deck. I believe it's going to be... It's an Earth Plant monster he gets to summon. So Rose Whip. Your opponent can only activate one spell or trap card each turn. That's totally fine by me. I only had one spell left in mind, and that is Called by the Grave. So we can banish the Camellia from the graveyard, negating the effect of the one on the field. Which means now his Sunflower will get to the... Maybe I'm not smart. Ah, shizer. I forgot about that. That's not good. That's not good. Wait, what's stopping me from just punching this Sunflower in the face with Cartesia? Is there anything stopping me from doing that? Is there anything stopping me from doing that? Can I not just punch this little dork in the face? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I definitely misplayed here. But it's not as if we have no outs to this situation. So he does get to activate Camellia here, I believe, to resummon... I guess to resummon the Ladybug, but I don't really care too much about that. That's fine. Okay, then we go into the battle phase. We're just gonna swing into the Sunflower. Take it out. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna activate the Driss Worm. We're gonna banish Seifert from the grave. bringing it out. We're gonna take out probably Camellia. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take out Camellia. Alright, 1100 over the Camellia. Now we're gonna go for Saranir. Saranir, we're gonna banish the Magnemite from the grave. Going into Saranir, we're gonna take out... We'll take out the Rose Whip. I'm not really too worried about Naturia Beast, to be honest, because like it's just a 2200 beater. We're gonna go Cartesia here. Activate Cartesia. Fusion summon using her, and let's use the Seifert in our hand to go into the Dusk Dragon. Dusk Dragon then gets to mill a dragon card, so we're gonna mill... We could mill Alba Los here, but I think milling Lubellion is a lot stronger. So we're gonna do that. We can activate Seifert in the grave to add Lubellion back to our hand. Actually, let's do that, yeah. We might as well. Yeah, let's do that. So we use Seifert. Seifert's gonna add Lubellion back to our hand. Then we can activate Lubellion, send it back to the graveyard to grab another Bystial card. Okay, so this is pretty dope. I didn't think about this little bit of interaction, but it makes total sense. So we can grab Alba Los. No, we shouldn't. We should grab the Baldrake. Yeah, we should grab the Baldrake. Because Lubellion is going to tribute off Saranir. Saranir is going to mill the card that does the thing, the Alba Los, and then Alba Los can summon itself on top of my other cards. So no, that makes total sense. Man, this deck's actually kind of fire. So we do this, we get the mill a card, or do we even just mill Branded Befallen? No, let's mill Alba Los. We'll activate Lubellion. Lubellion's going to... Do we play Branded Beast or do we play Branded Befallen? Let's go Branded Befallen, actually, for now. No, we'll do Beast. We'll do Beast. Let's not get too crazy. Let's not get too crazy. Alrighty. Now we're going to tribute Uno and Dos to bring out the Los. Now that basically means the effects of all other face-up extra deck cards are completely negated. We also get to use our Drissworm now to pitch a special summon card to the graveyard. So we're going to get rid of Beast. And we're going to special summon using our Baldrake by banishing the... Let's banish Saranir. And we summon the Baldrake. And we end our turn. So we have the Floodgate on board, we have the Pop on board, we dismantled everything they have, we have an extra deck summon Banish here. We tribute off the Dusk Dragon basically to banish a card that they summon from their extra deck. So yeah, we're sitting pretty. We should include some Despia cards to summon off of the Dusk Dragon, right? That's definitely something we should be doing. So he's going to summon a level 4 lower Earth Plant monster from the deck. Add a Naturia card from your deck to your hand. Alright. Let's not allow that, actually. I feel like even just the Floodgate at this stage, considering they're only going to have 2 cards in hand, and their entire deck is based around either control or extra deck spam, I don't think they're going to be able to out the Bystial Alba Los. Because they go in the Mole Cricket, which is fine. They normal the Cricket, tribute it, summon out 2 Naturia monsters. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, okay, no. That's fine. So he gets to summon out Camellia and Stinkbug. Okay. So he gets to send one to grave. He's gonna send Secret Tree. Secret Tree Kit Searching. Man, none of these cards have any once per turn restrictions on them. Naturia is absolutely nutty. Naturia is nuts. None of these cards are once per turn. Alright, Amphias. Awesome. Good, good, good. We draw into the Baldric. What have we got in the grave? We've got Starliege, Seifert. We're going to banish Seifert. Gonna grab Lubellion. We're gonna activate Lubellion, dropping it back to the graveyard. That's really cool. I love that interaction. That's really cool. We're gonna grab Saronir once more. We got banishing materials. Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. Let's go Saronir here. We're gonna banish a Baldric. Someone hit Saronir. Especially summon a Naturia monster from the graveyard. That's fine. What are you gonna summon? Cricket? And then Cricket sets up your board, I guess, yeah. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, that comes. Oh no, just going for Sunflower, okay. I guess that makes sense. Fair enough. And before anything else, we're gonna go Lubellion. Yep. Bring out Lubellion. That will trigger the Saronir that was sent to the grave. I'm surprised he didn't negate that. But, you know, I'll take it. Send to the graveyard. Branded regained. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. The Stink Bug is rather annoying. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just trying to figure out what the best possible play here is. Because this Stink Bug is going to negate our battle phase, and we can't really have that. The Sunflower is going to, when your opponent monster effect is activated, quick effect, tribute Naturia monster, and then instead of tributing, you uses Camellia's effect to mill cards, right? So, if you would tribute a monster to activate Naturia monster's effect, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard instead. Okay. So we're going to activate Lubellion. Hopefully he just doesn't negate it, but he probably will. That's fine. Okay, mills 2. That's all good. Now we're going to go Branded Beast. We're going to tribute Lubellion. We're going to pop the Stink Bug. And I'm pretty sure we can either push for lethal damage or we can push for near lethal damage. And we'll activate the Baldric. We're going to banish the Saronir. And then at the end of this turn, we're going to get our Branded Regained. Oh, he's going for the gain. Huh. Didn't expect that. I mean, it makes. It makes a kind of sense. Right, so 35 and 25. So our opponent's getting awful low. This has been a bit of a grindier game than what I'm used to, but you know, I'll take it. We're gonna go Regained here. I mean, this is a good first match because we're being put in a very we were put in a disadvantageous position, and we've managed to come back from it quite nicely. Into the Mole Cricket, we're gonna activate Branded Regained. We're gonna summon back our Drissworm. Saronir would also have been a good call there, because Saronir would have grabbed us the branded Befallen for next turn, but Drissworm being able to give us that little removal is pretty damn good as well. Just someone to... Oh, does he not have anything left? He doesn't have anything left! We outground Naturia. We beat Naturia at their own game. That is amazing. That is an excellent first duel. A bit of a long one, but you know what? We'll take it. Let's get into the next one. Already getting into game 2 now. We're probably only going to get 3 games in this video because that first one was really long. But here, it was a good demonstration and a lot of good practice as well for me. The deck works... You ever get a moment when you build a deck... we lost out of a coin toss, by the way. You get that feeling when you build a deck and it works exactly how you build it to work. It is such a good feeling. Like when you go in, every card does exactly what it's supposed to. Every play is exactly the way it's meant to be. It just doesn't get any better. Lifeless, Leafish, gonna pitch Shift, I guess. There it is. Oh, Runick. Runick! Get a damn life, my friend. What do you mean? Runick fish? Really? Worst part is, it makes sense. Oh, he's got PSEs in the graveyard as well, man. Do we care enough about Runick Fountain to negate this? I really don't want to play through Runick Fountain. I'm just trying to think that with the resources we have, what exactly we do about it. Yeah, we're gonna negate this. I think Runick Fountain is a much bigger problem for me than the fish. I think with the fish, Albalos, if we can bring out Albalos sooner rather than later, we shouldn't have too much difficulty with this. Chef gonna banish itself. Yep. All good, all good, all good. Makes total sense. Okay, so now we're only really dealing with the chef, which is still unfortunate. Also, no lighter darks. What is this discrimination? Why are we not playing lights and darks anymore? Like, what happened? Are they just not cool anymore? What do you mean? So we can drop Albalos to the grave, and this will let us grab the... Oh, we should have dropped the Baldrake. I'm dumb. We should have dropped the Baldrake to grab Lubellion. I think this is fine. If this eats an Ash, then perfect. Oh! We're just that good at the video game. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are just that good at this video game. That's fine. I can live with that. All day, every day, my friends. Sign me up. Wait, doesn't the Baldrake sort of counter this? Yeah, it does, actually. I just realized. Wait, hang on, wait, what? Hang on, what? What the hell did you say to me? Alright, so we're gonna normal the Seifert. As long as he doesn't use... Okay. I'll have to banish my Albalos, man. It's fine. That's why we play 2. That's why we play 2 copies of Albalos. Totally fine. Banish the Albalos. We needed to summon Seifert first, so we had tribute fodder for Baldrake. So this needed to happen in this order. This is fine. Because now he's going to bring out a level 6. Okay. Oh no! That was unexpected. I will give him that. That was unexpected. Banishing Schiff. Gonna bring itself back. Alright, I would have banished Pisces, but, you know, to each their own. What we're going to do is we're simply going to draw the out. We're simply going to draw the out. I'm going to top deck into Lebellion. See, that's not the out. See, that, that's not, that's, no, that's not the out. Huh. Cartesia does a grand total of nothing in this situation. I'm simply not going to die. I'm simply going to survive, and I will win next turn. Watch. Chef comes back. Totally fine. You can make some synchros right here. No Zep, which is fine by me. Banishing that other fish. Okay, target a face-up card in the field. Banish it when it leaves. Banishing the Schiff. Makes sense, makes sense. So you can either go into another level 8 here, or you can go into, like, Barone or something like that. There's not that many banished monsters right now, so the big fish doesn't make any sense. Last turn, I really thought he was going to go into the Serpent first. I really did. I really thought he was going to go into the Serpent first. That was entirely, again, I just misread my opponent. I forgot that that was even a possibility. But I mean, of course it was, you know? Like, that's just me being dumb. We're not gonna lose to the fish, are we? To the fish? Every time I say it in that accent, it gets worse. It gets more comical. Okay. I forgot he kept his battle phase this turn, that's right. Forgot about that one. Let's go sheesh. Oh, he's gonna go for his negate right away. That's still bad for me. I don't have any fusion materials. You know what, Chief? You got it. You know what? You got it. I simply cannot compete with that. Fair enough. We take an L. We needed to draw a monster. We didn't draw a monster. I misplayed because I forgot he could even go into the bicorn from there. I thought he was going to go into Serpent. We banished Serpent and then GG's. That was entirely my bad. I messed that up something fierce. Let's get into the next one. Alright, finally we win a coin toss. Finally, we are going first. Let's make it count. Let's do this. My hair is getting way too long. It needs chopped ASAP. But I'm too lazy. This... I don't like this hand, but it's playable. We're going to activate Branded Regain, first of all. Okay, no responses. We're going to normal summon Cartesia. Activate Cartesia's effect, fusion summon. Alright, fuse 2 into the Dusk Dragon. Alright. Dusk Dragon's effect will activate. We get to mill something, basically. This isn't the greatest situation for us to be in. Yeah, we don't really have very much we can do from here. We don't really have very much we can do from here. Because if I send Lebellion, I don't have a way of putting a dragon on board to actually even bring him back. Do we just risk it? I think we just risk it. Let's just risk it. We're simply going to draw 1. Fusion deployment. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna get setting. We're gonna activate fusion deployment. We're gonna summon Cartesia from the deck. This is a weird situation to be in. This is a weird one. I don't really like this. I thought the Cartesia would have been slightly more self-sufficient. Opening up Branded Befallen hurts a little bit, but Branded Regained and Branded Refallen, between the two of them, are both going to be pretty solid here. Plus, we do have an Imperm, and we do have the Cartesia. What kind of... Well, we don't really have any fusion monsters, though. Banish 10. Banish 10? Draw 2. Alright. Desires. It's been a while since I've seen Desires, huh? No one's really playing that card anymore. Okay. Ooh, Virtual World. Alrighty. So we're gonna bring back the Baldrake here. Maxi. Alright, well, I'm going to flip up my Branded Befallen. So what is the fusion requirements for this? 2 monsters with same attribute but different types. You're all spellcasters. All spellcasters. Alright, we're gonna activate Cartesia. That's fine. Activate Cartesia. We might as well. I'm gonna fusion summon using the Cartesia in hand as well as the Dusk Dragon. We really do need to put like a Despian monster in here for the Dusk Dragon to summon off of its second effect. For sure, we definitely need to put that in. That's fine. Our opponent will get to draw 1, but it's not the biggest issue in the world. It's totally fine. Dusk Dragon will activate. We get the mill one. Let's send a... Let's send Lubellion. Just for some follow-up. We do have the extra deck Banish, and we have the protection in the form of Branded Befallen. So we're not like out of the game yet. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so he's got these 2 clowns. Has he used this normal summon? He has. Okay. As a Virtual World City Kowloon. Okay, Kowloon is going to give all of his virtual worlds in hand an on-field target for extension. So that is going to sting a little. This is a tough one. Man, that goes to show though, all 3 of the decks we played against have not been light or dark based strategies. No Tearlaments, no Branded, no nothing. That means that unless we're just getting unlucky, lucky, I don't know how you would look at it. Unless our luck falls outside of normal parameters, the metagame is diversifying. And I think Bystials are going to be a huge part of that. The fact that like this deck, for example, doesn't need to worry about Bystials is a huge boon to its viability. So if nothing else, this will act as a useful case study as to the current status of the meta, because this is master rank, right? This is master rank gameplay. So this isn't, you know, this isn't gold, this isn't platinum. Fine. We're gonna Baldrake this. I think this is as solid a target as any. Gonna tribute the Dusk Dragon. We're gonna banish a Vermilion Dragon mech, because that thing will be a pain in the ass otherwise. I think that's probably the best target we could go for. Because I think what it looks to do is it tries to destroy itself to like recycle a Lulu or something. Banish this, grab a virtual world card. We do have an imperm that we can use at some stage. Taya? Huh. Guess that makes sense. It's not a exclusive strategy. So he gets to what? He has to mill a non-monster. Right? Yep, mills the spell card. He's already used its graveyard effect. Summons this to the field. Okay. Legally on board. Okay, so he also gets to mill a trap if he wants. So I was looking at the effect here. I don't think he's going to, but he can mill a trap if he wanted to. Okay, so he could do quite a number of things here, to be honest. This could be Shen Shen. Yep, okay. I think our opponent might just be trying to wrap this game up here, trying to go for Shen Shen to shut things down. That would make sense. Virtual World Kowloon. Alright, that's fair. Kowloon will get to basically play, yep, Chi-Chi face up. Probably wants to Chi-Chi and destroy my Branded Regained. Can activate that, shuffle back his Kowloon and his Qinglong to pop one of our cards. I imagine he probably wants to pop Branded Regained. Yeah. Yeah, targets. I don't know why I didn't see that. Sword Soul Emergence. Emergence? Are you grabbing the strategist? Protos. Oh. Huh. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Alright. Alright. And that's it. That should actually even give him enough material for another Chi-Chi, huh? That would give him the material for another Chi-Chi. This is a tough one. This is a tough one for real. Well, Branded Regained being banished, I can't actually even get it back later. Virtual World are kinda nice with it. Love to see it. Love to see it. I mean, I'm all one for diversity, and it's been a while since this deck was any good. So I'm all for it. Alright, bringing back the Lily. That's fine. Dropping Culp at the Grave. Battle Phase. Swinging into the Baldrake. Alright, destroying it. Unfortunately getting banished. Able to take out my Cartesia in a very similar fashion as well. Wait, what does that do? Oh no! Oh no! What did I do, man? What did I do? Now he's got enough attributes in his graveyard to freaking go for Protos. Now he's got enough attributes for it. He didn't have the attributes before. Now he does. God damn it, man. I'm so dumb. Okay, that's fine. Gonna declare Dark, I imagine. Damn, Protos. really, really changed the direction of this game. Holy crap. We should definitely have Imperm to Shin there. For sure. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. We do get Cartesia back. So that's a little something. But is it going to be enough? I doubt it. Alright. Start. That's not useful. Do we need a third Dust Dragon? Honestly, is that what you're telling me here? Are you telling me we need a third Dust Dragon? I'm gonna normal summon the Seifert. He might just Chuchi pop, to be honest. It wouldn't even be a terrible idea. That's the worst part. The worst part is it's not even a bad idea, man. Yeah. Yeah, I sort of figured. I guess as a counterplay, what we could have done is summon Cartesia, pray to God he activated this, and then when he did, fuse with the Star Liege, which would have sent it to the graveyard instead of banishing it. Got us Lebellion just for us to lose next turn instead. Yeah, GG's. Holy crap, we got our shit stomped. Fair enough, it happens. Alright, so first of all, I feel like the deck is really solid. I feel like we have a very good idea of where it's going, and the deck aims to accomplish its goals very easily. What we probably want to do is lower the diversity of the extra deck, since we don't really use it at all. The entire point of this deck is not to use it, so you probably want to cut down some of this diversity in favor of more useful cards. Perhaps your Dust Dragon here, you probably want to triple up on it. You probably want to have a Despia monster for your Dust Dragon to summon. Perhaps Perskenion or Quiritis would be useful in that capacity. So there's a few little things in the extra deck you probably want to tweak. The only real things that are core in the extra deck would be your 3 Link monsters, these 3. I would say Wallow and Beatrice are very good. These monsters in particular are useful alongside Cartesia. So there's definitely like reasoning behind what we have in the extra deck. I don't feel like I want to call this a deck profile just yet. I don't feel like I've quite finished it. But what that did serve as was a very valuable lesson into the fact that the ubiquity of light and dark monsters is decreasing, and that is likely due in no small part to Bystials. So that is something. It's a victim of its own success. Because Bystials are so good, decks that are weak to Bystials are less popular, meaning a pure Bystial deck is subsequently going to lose some power. But I feel like relative to the deck's objectives, this is going to be pretty close to a finished product. I will be doing more testing, and I will be back with a finished profile should we make any changes, so stick around for that and subscribe if you aren't. But yeah, that's going to top us off with this video here. There's the deck list if you want to try to copy it off, make any improvements, and if you do find a way to improve it, hop into the Discord and let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.